Okay. All right, ready? You're in. 3, 2, 1. What's up, everyone? I'm Cynthia going there for the best women's boxing show, period. The last time I interviewed you, Errol was fighting Crawford, and I got you on the side, and you were supposed to be, I think you were fighting Artem, I believe, yeah. And now look at you. You got the big one, 100th fight for MGM. Congratulations to you and Gervonta. What does this mean to you?
It's everything, you know. It's a blessing for me to have this type of opportunity to be able to fight, you know, for the 100th fight at the MGM and be a part of that, you know. But I don't want to just be a part of it. I want to go out there and, you know, steal the show, take the show, not far as just, I just took over Benavidez and the performance and all of that. Not that type of take over the show, but just go take out the top dog who everybody loves, which is Gervonta Davis.
Gervonta Davis, I mean, when you step in the ring with him, it's, you know, it's lights, camera, action, and he's been on the big stage. You have not. This is your first pay-per-view. How have you prepared yourself? Because sometimes you might get a little like, oh, fuck. You know? What have you done for that?
Really, it's just, you know, I'm knowing what to expect. You know, I've got to see it. I got to be around it, so it's just like everybody got to go through it. You know, every fighter got to go through it and get prepared for those lights. So this is just my time to be able to get prepared for it. You know, it's against him. You know, but at the end of the day, you know, he put on his pants and everything like me. So I just go in there, be myself, and don't let them lights or none of the noise, you know, distract me or blind me. Which that's what a lot of people think that this moment gonna do. And that's what it's not gonna do, you know. It's gonna motivate me more than anything. Like I'm ready to show my best, you know.
You are a very skilled fighter. You both have such great qualities. I remember when I spoke to me and my co-host Giandra LaBeouf, we spoke with Shakur, and we asked about you guys, about you and Tank, and he said, you know, Frank is a good fighter, even though like he didn't take the fight, but he's a very skilled fighter. I think you're going to be the most skilled. Let me just read what he wrote. He is the most skilled fighter, talented fighter Gervonta will ever face in the ring. Kudos to Shakur. Yes. I know that Tank is also, everyone says, yes, he's a power puncher, but yes, he's also a very skilled fighter because people always look at just the power. How does this fight play out? I know you think about it. You eat, sleep, poop about it all the time. Does this go 12 rounds?
It could, you know. It's one of them fights. It could go 12. It possibly couldn't, you know. I feel that, you know, Tank being there with a lot of guys who sometimes, you know, they let his name, you know, get in the way of they wins, you know, or, you know, they just ain't built for it tough, you know.
Do you expect anything different since he's had an 18-month, he's been out of the ring for 18 months? So ring rust is, you've seen it. We've seen it a lot in a lot of fighters.
Yeah, ring rust real, but nah, you know, he been on this stage, you know, he's been here before, you know, he been training. You know, I hear they've been watching me for about a year, you know, so that's
an honor, actually.
Yeah, but I've been watching him for way more than he's been watching me. So,
have you ever been a fan of his before? Because eventually you guys thought you were going to meet up in the ring, but be honest, fight fan, were you cheering for him?
Yeah, for sure. I'm not a hater. You know, I'm not one of those type of fighters. Like, you got some fighters who will act like they don't know who a fighter is, or act like, you know, like when you asked me, did I know about what happened with Ryan Mom? Like, I didn't know nothing. You know, like, so, like with things like that, you know, some guys will put on this. I don't know why fighters do it. They put on this persona like they don't know who a guy is. Like, you know damn well you know who certain fighters are. So, you know, yeah, you know, Tank, he one of them guys. You know, he one of them top fighters. You know, he got the culture, he got the swag and all that. So in the fighting style, you know, it just happened to be, you know, we got to go up against each other. So, you know, I'm gonna choose me first every time.
Absolutely. It is a great, since he was elevated to the WBA as a full champ. I mean, these are some good names in there. There you have Baranchik, Loma, Shakur, and, you know, those are names. Those are all big names. And hopefully, if you're victorious, when you're victorious, June 15th. Who would you like next? I mean, you got a hit list. You got big names.
Yeah. Well, after this fight, we got a rematch.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So You know, I'm going to just stay strictly focused on him.
Good.
I don't like to talk myself ahead like the other guys. So we're going to handle business June 15th. And then, you know, after that, we just going to focus on the next date we got with Gervonta.
Now with Derrick James, Derrick James is so like, you know, Buddhist in his ways of just focused of training. And I asked him when you were hitting the heavy bag, I go, what are you looking for when Frank is hitting? He's like, his punch placement, his feet, how's he doing? Is he breathing right? How has his technique been through, for many of your fights, been able to hone into your own skills?
It just basically, you know, it give me understanding of everything I'm doing, when to do it, you know, and then like it's a lot of things that, you know, I don't have to do far as off of my natural athleticism. You know, we can keep it basic. You know, I got enough speed and power and things like that to get through fights with keeping it basically fundamental, you know, but sharp. But it's so much in my toolbox and my arsenal that, you know, I feel may come out this, you know, June 15th that a lot of people gonna see.
Very exciting. And did you know, okay, I asked you about your ring outfit. So it's not Blush and Bashful over there, what he's wearing, the pink. Is it black and gold, maybe?
No, it ain't black and gold. It's nice, though. You want to get it.
So do you know, I'm going to tell you a secret. Well, it's not a secret no more. Did you know that Derrick James used to be a seamster? Like, he sews?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Jay, remember, we got him on, and he said, yeah, I used to sew curtains. And I'm like, what? So I would always say, Derrick, are you going to sew Errol's ring outfit? Hey, Derrick. Are you going to sew Frank Martin's ring gear for his fight? Come on.
I ain't know that.
He's a tailor. He knows.
That.
So if your shorts ever come undone or your
You got me if I need a little sew up?
Yes, you can. He knows how to use a sewing machine and everything. Yeah, it's crazy. That's a little hidden gem. So yeah, if something falls off your thing, he's got you.
I know it now, though. I know it now.
Okay, and real fast, we have some big fights. Well, there's one fight that everyone's kind of like, whoa. If the Terrence Crawford, Madrimov, after that, would you like to see Terrence Crawford versus Canelo? And if so, who would win that fight? It's like a mythical matchup right now, but it's very possible.
I think that's that's a fight. That's a fight that I would like to see, you know, depending on the weight. You know, depending on what weight would it be. So
this is what they're saying. Like Carlos Adames and Puello said, weights matter. You have to respect the weight classes. Canelo's at 168, so they're allegedly saying Terrence might have to jump up. I would think, why not Canelo go down and then Terrence go up? But if he goes to 168, that's a big jump. Can Terrence do that? Yeah, maybe. But will the power carry through?
I just feel like you got some fighters that's able to do certain things that other fighters not. You know, they might have certain statures, you know, or certain styles of fighting, you know, or a certain size to them. I think that it'd be more fair if Canelo was to come down a weight class and then Terrence was to go up. You know, they meet on an even playing field. I think that's better.
I mean, I think if there's $1 bajillion being thrown out, I'd be eating a lot of protein.
Yeah, but the balance, you know, weight classes is for a reason, you know. So I feel like the balance, but I feel like that'd be a good fight between both of them. Okay.
Well, I want to wish you the best of luck June 15th at the MGM. You guys, if you are in Viva Las Vegas, get some tickets because this is going to be a fire fight. I don't know who's going to win this. I don't know how it's Benavidez. Oh yeah, you're the underdog. You know what? I love a good underdog story.
I love it too. You know, it's more motivation for me.
Absolutely. All right, best of luck to you. And do you have a message to all your fans, to everyone that's going to tune in to Prime Video, PBC, pay-per-view, Prime Video?
You guys, make sure y'all tune in June 15th. Come watch this explosive fight between me and Gervonta Davis. You guys can follow me at Frank Martin 2016. And let's go. You know, June 15th. Make sure y'all tune in.
There you go. There's the ghost. All right, best of luck to you. I'm Cynthia for the Best Ones Boxing Show, period. See you guys at fights. Bye, guys.